Hello, it's Coach Charlie with Attack Basketball Academy. Are you a player who's gotten feedback from coaches saying you need to be more aggressive when you play? Or maybe you are a parent who's trying to figure out how can you get your child to play more aggressively so they can get the minutes they desire on the court? Or maybe you are a coach that is trying to figure out how can you get the most out of your team at playing more aggressively consistently. Regardless of your situation, I can relate to all three, and I want to help you. So today in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a basketball player more aggressive. Let's go. In this video, I'm going to define what aggressiveness is and what it is not when it comes to basketball. I'm going to show you how to turn on aggressiveness on the court, even if you aren't an aggressive person. Last, I'm going to show you how to take charge of your aggressiveness on both sides of the ball. Let's get right into defining what aggressiveness is and what it is not when it comes to basketball. First, let's talk about the word aggressive, right? The actual word itself, right? The word aggressive. What does it mean? By definition, to give you a short, aggressiveness is nothing more than being ready to attack with pointed, directed, whatever you want to call it, force. And you can look at that also as force of action. Right? This is my perception. If you look up the word aggression or aggressive, right, you'll see a readiness and an attack, right? And it's all about, again, pointed force of action, right? So in essence, to understand what it is, it's nothing more than really, it's nothing more than really a readiness. How alert, right? Are you, how aware are you to play in present? And when you see your opportunity, you attack it. That's what aggression is. That's what being aggressive is. So what it's not, again, is some type of distracted, just go, shoot every shot, make every play as hard as you can. That's not what it is. And I think that's what sometimes we give off as coaches and what we think as parents and what we may think as players, but it's not. It's just how ready are you to attack at a moment's notice, and again, what I call a pointed force of action on purpose. Before I show you how to turn on aggressiveness on the court, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out videos daily to help develop you into a premium basketball player. Don't miss out on the content. Click the subscribe button. Now let's talk about how to turn on aggressiveness on the court. Whether you are naturally aggressive as a person or not. See, I already went there. I got this knack of already giving you information before I should have, but it's all good, right? It's all about being present. One, you got to be present, right? Again, made a mistake, erase it aggressively, write it down. It's all about being present. Again, to me, how aware are you? Are you in the now? I'll give you a little something. When you get now, you already won. Spell it backwards. When you get now, you already won, so you play with the winner's mentality. Just get present. That's the key. And when you are present, great things happen. Okay? Right? So then it comes down to also to what I call positive self-talk. You want to edify yourself. And that's another word for build up. You want to build yourself up, not down. So you're not frowning. You want to smile. Right? What are you saying to yourself? Right? When you make a mistake, and I showed in this other video, right, to keep it simple, okay, here it is. Mistake happened. M-H, right? Here is the negative side. Mistake happened. You may say one thing to yourself negative. You want to have two things to say positive, because if one positive doesn't work, you have something else you can rely on, right? Something else negative happened, right? You just want to continue to have twice as many things that, again, I can have going for myself. And the whole point of this is, what am I saying to myself with what I call my thought set? What are the words I typically say to myself? Do I say, oh my God, I'm a jerk? Oh my God, I'm never good? Or do I say, you know what, hey, I'm going to learn from that? I can see that as a learning lesson. Hey, we just lost a game, and here's a simple saying I have. Sometimes we win, sometimes we learn. We never lose as long as we pay it forward, right? People that are, again, present have positive self-talk, right? And then this comes down to this last piece, right? This comes down to this last piece. You got to figure out what you're really good at and do that more often than what you're not good at. So I want to give you something here. You got to find, and I'll write it exactly, you got to find your top 20% skill set. See, this is why we love professional players, right? See, they do 1 to 2 things, great. They may do 3 or more things, good. So they're going to do what they're great at, which is then their 20% skill set. They're going to do that 80% of the time. So the majority of their minutes, you're going to see Kevin Durant become who we know he is, a prolific scorer. We don't look at Kevin Durant for his rebounding. We look at him for his shooting, his scoring ability, because he found 1 or 2 things he's really great at. When you put those 3 things together, that's how you can play aggressive. Now that you know what being aggressive looks like on the court and how to turn it on, I want you to come below with the word ready to let us know you have learned something from this, to let us know you have learned something from this video and you are ready to get aggressive on the court. Go ahead and drop the word ready in the comments. Now I'm going to show you how to take charge of your aggressiveness on both sides of the basketball, on offense and defense. Here's what I got to help you understand. In basketball, no player is the same. No matter how many times I should say I get a layup, it may seem like I got that layup the same way, but there was a slight variation. I ended up getting the same result. I got a backdoor cut, right? Setting that up real quick, right? I'm on the perimeter. Defender overplayed it. I got a backdoor cut. This may seem like it's happening over and over and over, but there's actually something that I'm starting to recognize. And when you recognize something, there's a pattern. I'm getting the same opportunity, but no 2 plays are the same. You got to understand that. And with that being said, let's talk about on the offensive side. Because basketball is also not scripted, you must learn to take what the defense gives you. And you can only do that when you understand your options. And you want your options to become player scoring options. And they're limited. They really are limited. They are limited. They're not limitless. They're limited, right? So with that being said, let's talk offensively, right? There's 6 ways I can score the basketball on offense. There's only 6. The first way I can score the basketball is I can catch and shoot. I'm ready. I'm aggressive. I'm alert. I'm set. Catch, shoot. The second way I can score the basketball is I can do what you call a drive step and shoot. You may know this as a step in. Your right foot's back, left foot's back, you're right-handed, right foot's back, you drive step into the shot. Those first 2 scoring ways are no dribble. No dribble. 3 and 4 include attacking the basket. And they are simply, you do what we call a direct step and go. Ball in your right hand, your right foot goes directly to the basket. Number 4 is called cross step and go. Keeping it simple, ball back in your right foot, but now your left foot is the drive step foot. And the drive step foot is the foot that creates the action. Okay? Ball in your right hand, you use your right foot as your pivot foot. Your left foot goes as your left foot creates the action. That's a cross step. These 2 are straight. A straight line drive is also direct and a cross step. Right? Those 2 ways are how you attack the basket for layups, floaters, close range runners, right? And then 5 and 6 involve pull-up jump shots. Pull-up jumpers, I'll keep it simple, right? Or dribble jumpers. And guess what? 5 and 6 are the same as direct step and go. And I'm going to just write this DS, direct step, right, and go, but it's now pull-up. Direct step and pull up. Too much information. Let me get that out. Put this back in, right? It's a direct step. Into a pull-up jump shot. I'm going to just put PU, jumper, right? And then it's a cross step. Into a pull-up jumper. Now, with that being said, you now take that and then you understand how to maximize out on your opportunities, right? Because now what's going to happen is you're going to play as aggressive as you need to because you understand either you're going to not dribble and score it, which is shooting. You're going to take the ball all the way to the basket, which is attacking aggressively, or you're going to dribble to a jump shot. That's how Now that you know how to make a basketball player more aggressive, how would you like to have a guy that covers all the must-know basketball principles and in what situation to apply them? Well, you are in luck. If you click on the link in the description of this video below, you can download the guide I put together as my gift to you. Enjoy it and keep attacking.